Hello and welcome back to Helden. Okay, we're still wrapping up the series and we still have this contract on for water with the sorghum over here. Yeah, trailer's not even nearly full, so that's good, but we do need to get a worker off on that. Then we're going to the store. I'm going to be selling my lovely Harley here. I wish. Yeah, I'm going to be selling this, and we're going to be renting probably some sort of gator to we're going to be using the herdsman stick this episode to get all the cattle sold, and possibly the chickens. It depends if they get close to running out of food. But the cows in the small cow barn, I think they may have run out of food. Yeah, I really took my eye off the ball there. So not selling at the best price with them at their health, but there's only a few in there. And as we're going to be selling the other ones anyway, we'll see if we can get them all on the herdsman stick, I think. Not very realistic, I know, but I've got to cart them, so... and I'll have to go and rent a trailer and do many trips otherwise. But yeah, we'll get the worker set back off, try and get this harvest done before the contract runs out and before it gets too late. Let's grab that work up, and hopefully we get back in time to unload them. Yeah, as you can see also in the top there, the bank balance is looking very healthy. The Vineyard has sold, and the equipment that goes along with it. Not a great production, obviously, because the guys, Laurent and Jean, they do not want the great production. But they did buy the silo. Yeah, so we made, in the end, I wanted 400,000. That's what I asked. There was some haggling. We came in at 385,932 somehow. There was a little bit of a language barrier as well, so it's quite tricky. But we got nice guys. We got there in the end. So yeah, bank balance looking very good there. But for now then, and I've got also all the costs and things written down if anyone does want to know each individual thing we sold and how much, why that was. Sorry, this is very loud. Okay, I have no safety wear on, so got to be careful here. Just zoom out a little, well, quite a bit here, get away from that noise. Yeah, I'm just going to be using a gator for a bit. There's also some machinery down here that I brought down for sale. We'll sell them that one now as well. So a little bit too responsive, this bike, but it's good, it is good. Can I get this in the trigger? Good, that's that off. Yes, I am also going to be selling our last tractor as well, because we have the New Holland that was we had that on a contract and it won't complete. I spoke to Walter and he said there was a mix-up. I was supposed to do the contract, and then he told some other guys to do the contract and they went and done it. And of course now he needs to get this New Holland tractor that's not here picked up. So he said, you might as well use it in the meantime. I said, great, that way I can sell both my tractors. And of course we sold one last episode. Let's get all this done. Quite a bit here to do. I'm going to do everything, well, apart from the oils and grease. Okay, 1,137. That's not too bad for a front weight. The bike, I should have got in the blue. It's quite nice. Repaint. I've had a few crashes on that, I can tell you. There's no repair. And sell. Lovely. The tractor, it's been brilliant. It really has. Apart from the jelly effect. Repaint. And then sell. Oh, wonderful. And of course, the baler. Excellent. Fantastic. Good. That should just be all this clear. More money in the bank. It's all going up. So let's find ourselves a little gator just to get around in. So cars and bikes, I suppose. What do we got here? I need something I can put the herdsman stick in the back of. I've not used this before. I've definitely used both of these, and I haven't got a John Deere here, which I would have preferred, but I haven't installed one by the looks. No, I'm renting it. So this does 30 kilometers per hour, 1.4 tons. Can I put things in the back? Does it strap? I don't know. Platform, I'll have it like that, I think. Wheel setup. I'm going to go with the wide extension. I don't think we need the extension. And rim color, yeah, that'll be fine as it is. So let's lease that then. I always say hire, but yeah, I mean lease. I'm not sure how long we'll keep it on for, but for now it'll really help out. I think we should, well, I'm actually going to be moving on. I probably should have rented this in the next day. This is pretty cool. I like this. Very good. Lovely. Yeah, I think we'll sleep. Oh no, we won't sleep before we sell the cows because of their health will deteriorate, and both cow barns are, well, one's out of food and one's nearly out of food. So no, we need to get them sold now. Also need to get silage. If I'm going to put our silage at the gas plant into the gas plant, I need to get that in there now. It is ready. It is silage. It's fermented. I'm just wondering how long that's going to take for it to process in the gas plant. I brought all the trailers back from the gas plant. The tanker, slurry tanker, the manure trailer. Well, it's our trailer with manure in it. I brought all them back to the farm. That's all the rest of our manure and slurry will be sold off, not at the gas plant, because it will just take too long. We'll be here forever. Right, I wonder how that worker's getting on. Oh, and of course, not last episode, but episode previous to that, I was out on a cultivating contract. I was supposed to collect that last episode, and I completely forgot. There's a lot going on at the moment. Yeah, the New Holland there, water's allowing us just to use that at the moment, so no need for me to be keeping our tractors on. Can't see the worker. Oh, they're out there still. Good. Well, I think what we'll do then, we'll start loading up the cattle. I will have all our bread to sell as well. There's going to be loads of bread. Oh, that brings me on to a point. The herdsman stick should be here. There it is. That brings me on to a point. This contract we're on with the sorghum, the sell point is our watermill. So what happens with the remainder we have left over that we normally make money on? I don't want any more grains or anything. I really don't need it. So I don't think it will sell because it's our production. But we'll find out. I guess we'll just find out. I mean, I could use the grain door, I suppose, and then go gently with... But yeah, right. Let's just get all these animals loaded onto here. Hi guys. Yep, sorry about your food. I am a very bad person. I don't know where this trigger is. I'm just going to turn the zone markers on for the sake of it. We'll be here all day. Okay, we're right there. So... move the trailer. Yes. And yes. Good. That should be empty in there. Of course, we've got some straw, but Walter's probably going to be having all this anyway. So if I leave him some straw and things, probably not a bad thing to do. A nice thing to do, in fact. Right, that can go in there. Will it strap? Oh, it doesn't strap. Right, I'm going to have to gently then. Crikey, we've got this lime as well. So much to do. but we're going to make a lot of money. Right, back to the main farm. I wonder if I can get the chickens on the herdsman stick when it's time to sell them. Okay, let's do the same again then. Oh, we want out. Oh, Christ, crikey, there's loads of different ages here. Bear with me. Please all go on. Oh, it's a bit sad, all the cattle going. It is. It's empty in there now. But it has to happen. Water doesn't want any dairy cows. He's all in it for the beef cattle. So we've got to get rid of them. Right, so I suppose we better go and see Katie. See Katie, then finish the harvest contract, collect all those, and then we'll sleep. And then we'll see what the morning brings us. I have moved this down to a one-day month to speed things up a bit. Well, it probably won't take effect next month. It'll probably be the month after. Might even need to come out of the game first. I'm not sure. Harvester. Ah, of course the harvester is. Look at that, tiny bit left. Full up. Right, just leave this running. That is a lovely New Holland. Last little strip, you honestly couldn't make it up. Right, we'll go and get these sold. Of course, we'll have to come back and deliver the grain as well. I'm really liking this. If it was just another 10 to 20 kilometers per hour faster, I would buy one of these and, well, I had to put a better outfit on, something a bit warmer and drier, but I could travel to our next farm in this. Yeah, it's a shame. But it is. It would take me some time to get there. So, no. Well, I suppose I don't actually really need this once I've... Oh, I might do for the horses, to sell the horses and the chickens, should I go about it that way. Yeah, I will. I'll keep this on hire. Okay, work is all finished up, 80% complete on the contract. And of course there will be more contracts as we're getting towards the end of this. Hello Katie, there she is. Believe it or not, on this stick, Katie, I have many cows to sell. So let me get my stick, there we are. Right then, so backwards of what we just done. And I'm just going to quickly go through it. It's not looking bad. Just got to make sure I don't buy any at the end of this. I've done that before. 20,000, yes, lovely. Excellent. I think I got them all off there. I did. Good. Well, I'll see you soon, Katie, with some different animals, I suppose. She must get tired standing out there all day. Okay, I'm going to get this back, and then we're going to run that grain, or we're going to run that sorghum. See you then. Okay, here we are. Let's get this last bit out here. Pipe in, pull away from here. Okay, let's run this grain up. I think we are going to pop over to the biogas plant and can I go this way? Yeah, I have to go around there, do it right. We'll get some silage into the plant, get it all switched on. Yeah, it should be fine. At least get some in there, and then what's in the clamp over at the plant, what's left after running that for a month or so, I may rent a conveyor system to get the rest of that silage out of the clamp and into a trailer, or multiple trailers perhaps. It depends how much is left. I've got lights here. Ooh. Blinded them. Getting a bit foggy out here. So yeah, we should be done by sort of 7:30, I would think, and then we'll go and get some tea, get some dinner, and then get some sleep. Oop. Snagged on something. Let's just make sure I have got my sell point correct. Got an indicator on there. Yeah, I have. Good. Right, okay, I need the remainder after the contract to sell and not, I don't think it will, not store. Right, let's just have a look in our productions and see what happened there. So the watermill. Sorghum, yeah, I thought it would. Okay, so we'll get that distributing them. In fact, I'll sell it off. Activate. I have to, it'll be all of them. All right, distributing is, but it's activated. That's good. Should we collect the contracts before I completely forget? Plenty more out there. So the cultivating I done 2 episodes ago. 14,000, well, nearly 15,000. Wonderful. Collect. All bad taking water's money is not doing great for money. And then, of course, this harvest, 3,108, and collect. Wonderful. Good. What I might do, just because we've got so much to do, I'm going to jump cut us over to the gas plant, and then we'll jump on the loader, start loading up some of that silage. So I'll see you there. And what do you know? There's been a change of plan. I think it's the best time to sell field grass, and I want to get our silo empty, so let's do that. I don't know if we're going to make it in this episode into the next day at this rate. Oh, we have wheat as well. Crikey, I didn't know I still had that. Okay, so the field grass then. Where's the best price? I bet it's Land Trade South or something like that. Miles away. Well, the map's only small, so definitely not miles away. Okay, field grass. Land Trade South, 2175. We've got 2190 here. Land Trade West. I'm going to familiarise myself again where that is, which is really bad at this point in the Let's Play. Land Trade West. Is that this one? Plus. Well, West. Yeah. Okay, we'll spin around. There's not a lot here. And as I said last episode, I think I will have to set up and sell everything. And maybe I could have done that now and then just got rid of that there, but we're not there yet. We've still got the grape production to happen, and bits and pieces, horses to grow up, chickens to almost run out of food. Hopefully not completely. Yeah, it's too early to be setting that up, I think. Got to give things a chance. My wife's going to be wondering where I am. Okay, nearly there. And when we've sold this, I'm going to leave the tractor and trailer here, and we'll just have straight over to the gas plant. I'm actually not sure where or if we're going to be needing this tractor, so I will just leave it down here. Obviously, when Walter wants to return it, I'll bring it back, because that would just not be, that just wouldn't be a nice thing to do, would it? Okay, looks like the front here. There it is. Okay, yeah, sort of 14,000, a little top up there. Lovely. Of course, when you're starting out, 14,000 is a lot. Right, let's pop that there. Lights off, engine off, and we'll tab over to the gas plant to get some loading done by moonlight. And here we are. Is my bucket on? It is. Plenty of lights. All right, let's uncover that. Now, we've got to remember there's our big grass field. That's the whole grass field in there, I believe. Yeah, I'm probably going to fill this once, and then the rest will be sold somewhere else, I think, because of the processing time. How did that do it? Okay, well, it can take a lot more. Well, what I'll do then, I'll put us in a little time lapse with this, and then we'll head for a sleep. Right, I think that should do us for a bit. See how it done. Okay, yeah, so we can get that switched on. It's not full, but it'll be doing something. Right, that's saddled off. Oh, I need to lower that bucket. Wonderful. Okay. Let's get out of here. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of silage to sell. But it's going to be good. It's going to be really good. We're going to make a lot of money. Okay. Well, let's get... Oh, I'm just going to tab over to the farm. Look at that lovely sky. What is that? Spooky orbs. Yeah, I'm going to tab to the farm because it's creepy out here. See you there. Okay, here we are. I just want to check those chicken eggs aren't getting full up. No, it's good. It is good. Hang on a minute. I wonder what... I'm talking about setting up a sell everything. I wonder what we can put in here. I can't see it taking bales, which is the thing I really need to get rid of. And lime and things. Yeah, we'll have a look into it though. If it does, brilliant. Just going to check the sales for a vehicle. There is, but I'm not travelling in that or that across country. So let's sleep. Okay, it's a soggy 1st of October out here. I'm going to change. Standard Farmer Lord farm wear. That's better. Okay, so the wool is full as usual. Let's just check when we can sell the wool. Oh, and of course, sell the sheep. Okay, so wool, I don't think it's going to be for a while. No, it's actually a huge low, and we are going to be here for a little while still. Okay, we'll wait. We'll have to go down there. I'll just go later. Nothing much is going to happen in the episode. I'll just go and move them off camera. Just have to put it up, flashing in the corner, I suppose. But the eggs then would probably be November. So that's when I want to hang on to the chickens till then. Where are we? Okay, so eggs. Yeah, next month. How are the chickens doing for food? They've got food, so I won't need to feed them. That's good. That should last until next month. And then that way I can sell the chickens and the eggs all in the same month. That works out perfectly. Yeah. So what does that leave us doing exactly? Of course, all our fields are rented out, and they are making us quite a bit of money each month. Okay. Well. Oh, got a bit of lag there. The dairy. Right, let's get any milk we've got into that dairy. Get it... Well, it should already be switched on. If it's not, then we'll get it switched on. Once it's run out, we'll sell the dairy. So Walter does not want it. So if I can find where the Merlot is... So I haven't got a tractor here now, which is a little bit silly, but I know because I had the Merlot, I'm okay. There it is, there it is. Yeah, keeping the flatbed in case we need to take anything anywhere. But next episode, I'll get this all this equipment down to the store alongside the actual swather itself. Should be in here. Yeah, there you are. Yes, there's the drill to go down, the forage wagon, the row, sorry. Everything. If I set up a sell point, it'll probably be like a grated silo sell point. I'll probably just put it out here where it's nice and flat, and we can sell slurry and things from there then. I know I could do a manure sell point and a slurry probably sell point, but oh, I don't need this trailer. I don't want to spend too much on a sell point, otherwise I'll start losing money. Let's get some lights. The other thing I was not worrying about, but is obviously I'm renting fields out and people have got crops in them. I need to time it so they've got the crops out of there when I stop renting the fields out. Yeah, I need to time that nicely so I'm not messing with anyone's crops. I'm sure I can end it early anyway, but I sort of don't want to do that. That's not fair. Yeah, because obviously I want to sell some of the fields, and Walter wants the grass field behind us. So actually, we can sell the grass field any time to Walter. Right, can I get that milk out of there now? I've left that big trailer in the way. I think it might be a problem. Got it. I had it. Okay, so we have got a bit in here, and of course there'll be some more over at the other cow barn. And of course the Gorgonzola's setting in the background, so no need to be moving those pallets. I will just make sure that is all turned on. Yes, it is. Okay, we'll head over to the other cow barn just to finish up the episode. Grab the milk from over there. Well, then I suppose I can sell the land. Yeah, I can probably sell the land on that cow barn over here. Now, you may notice in the menu sometimes that some of the fields aren't sold, like the Vineyard won't come up as being sold. That's because not all the paperwork has gone through, but be rest assured they have paid me for it. It might be the same when we sell to Walter. It's just all the paperwork. I wonder if I can get that last bit from our main cow barn in here. I can't remember how much was in there now. Let's just pop through this way. And by next episode I will move that spreader. Oh dear. Don't hit it, we need to sell it. It's back in here. Really created myself a big obstruction there. That's odd. I'm not getting it now, even though I'm closer to the dairy, to the milk. Okay, so there'll be a little bit more. I'll just pop in and get it off camera, and then that's all emptied out then. So no more manure coming out, no more slurry coming out, no more milk coming out, nothing coming out. So all is clear now of what to do. And of course this goes through the milk very quickly, so I'm not worried about this at all. It's only 12% in there. Good. Well, fantastic. We are getting things wrapped up here. We're making a lot of money. Are we going to make 2 million? Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a problem, is it? We might be looking at more like 3 or 4. But yeah, as usual, thank you all very much for watching, liking and subscribing. And I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.